We're listening to HiTech HONEYPAQQ Vol.1 and we're loving it. It's a real hidden gem. It's such a good album. Special, very, very special. We're on track 7, Empty Bus Stop. Sort of going down the more deep house route rather than the drum and bass that we've had quite a lot for. But whatever it is, they just make you dance. Whether it's in your head or real for life, you know. And it's perfect mood setting. It's quality as well. It's sort of a goldie for this age, but a bit more fun and not as dark. 9 out of 10. Track 8, ADULTSWIM Doctor. God, it's just so good. You know, this one reminds me of Lithuanian music, sort of deeper underground stuff that I know quite well. You know, feet in so many pies, fingers in so many pies. You know, they do experimental as well as they do dance floor. It's the future and the past. The melodies are great. There's even a folk element to them. You know, beautiful as it is impressive. And outros to die for and transitions into track. It's just a special piece of music, this. 9 out of 10, that track. Track 9, QUEENBOOTYATHENAAPHRODITE. Honestly, one of the best tracks transitions I've ever heard, that is. So track 8 to track 9, just amazing. It's one hell of a party going out. And that outro again, there is not enough superlatives. 10 out of 10. Track 10, Girl You So Fine. Maybe the first time I haven't been blown away on track 10 by the hook or the rhythm. It's still great and it's really enjoyable in its simplicity. You know, great early hip-hop Egyptian lover feel or something like that, but maybe not quite hit me in the face like the others have. 8 out of 10. Track 11, SHADOWREALM with Zelooperz. I did like that album. That was a really good album. I dig that one out. Match made in madness heaven. You know, I like the dirtier feel to this track. You know, it's so good, this album, in a genre that I can't remember the last drum and bass album I liked, but that's what this is, and it's the best I've heard in decades, arguably. 9 out of 10, that track. Track 12, Eager Saucy Black, just some swearing going on in the background, can't make out, don't quite see the point. 3 out of 10. Track 13, Freaking Full Effect, gives the last track a little bit more substance when it comes in. It feels like the flow of this album is just superb from start to end. You know, they've really thought about the track listing. Same beat over and over, but they bring it to life somehow. You know, it's a beat we've all heard a billion times, but they bring it to life. Really smooth as well. Yeah, wonderful, sets a great move. 9 out of 10. Mood even, 9 out of 10. And the 14th and final track, AUDISHAWTY. Perfect ending, you know, remembering the sweeter 80s house from earlier. The Crack the Code sample is very, very memorable. Yeah, just plastic glasses on the floor at the end of the night after what has been a wonderful party. Thanks for the memories. 9 out of 10. And overall, the album I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 too. Very close to a 10. It's like a 9.8 or something, 9.9. I'd given up on drum and bass as being too sickly, but this has proved me wrong. There is life in that format yet, with special music by special musicians. Special, 10 out of 10. No, 9 out of 10, but so close to 10 out of 10.